Welcome back, everyone, and this is a special video as it is the beginning of a Crusader Kings 3 series. So my plan for this one is I want to start as an Earl in, I would think, probably England, and kind of do some role play, work my way up, and see how far we can get as an Earl. So go from the bottom of the bottom, low nobility, and see maybe if we can become a king. But that is going to be this series. I guess it'll be the first series on the channel. So this video itself will probably be us making our character and kind of deciding the main frame of our series here. What are our guys going to be? And I kind of want this to be kind of like a historical role-playing thing. We're going to be an Earl. We're going to kind of do things that they would normally do at the time, kind of just sort of reenact that as this Crusader Kings as the medium for that. So we're going to do that, probably get our marriage ready, all that fun stuff. So let's build our character. A couple of things as well. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts on the series, what you would like to see in the series. Share the video and whatnot. Also, if the audio is okay or not, comment that too. Open to suggestions. So while we're waiting for this to load up, then we'll select our Earl in England here. This is going to be 1066 as well, because that is when England is a country. So where do I want to go? Now, I seen someone do this and they chose Warwickshire. I didn't watch their whole series. However, they did choose Warwickshire, which could be a possibility. Kind of in the center of England. If we get invaded, we'll probably not be the first of a stronghold to get sieged on. Because there will be the Norman invasion as well, we gotta remember. So our troops will probably get raised because we'll be getting invaded from Normandy and possibly Norway. Oh, we're already at war with Normandy. So I think I might just go with Warwickshire just because I seen another dude do a similar thing with Warwickshire, so I feel that it could be, I don't know, I guess we'll go with Warwickshire. We're going to create our own ruler. Let's give him, what kind of, let's just do a Catholic name. I think our guy's going to be Catholic. I like to make him hetero, male, Catholic, West Germanic. First name, Matthew. We could leave the last name the way it is. I don't really care that much about that stuff. Let's change the appearance of him. Let's do... Let's see, what would they consider him? West and Central European? I like that. Let's change his hair color, though. I got dark hair. I do have long hair like this guy. Actually, I look pretty similar to this guy if we just change his hair color. How do we do that? Hairstyle. Oh, here we go. Let's change it to dark. Kind of like... There we go. That is looking like me. And we'll just change his eye color to blue. Boom. Done. Now the fun part. I'm gonna do Iron Man mode, so we're gonna stay under the 400 limit. We're gonna make ourselves maybe 21. Education. I think we're gonna try to build up the wealth of our Earldom, just because like Earldoms are pretty small, and so we're gonna rely a lot on our ruling leader, which will probably end up being Norman. So I kind of want to build up our wealth first, and then maybe my heir. I might train him in some of the martial traits, but Fortune Builder, Midas Touch. I'm gonna do Midas Touch. I might change it, but just to have, if I change it, then I'll have an excess amount of points anyways. So we want to be in favor of the Catholics. So temperate could be good. Personality. Brave would be decent, but I don't know. Ambitious could be nice. Gregarious. Maybe we'll do gregarious. We could improve our opinions with people, which would be decent. Build some ties with people. Traits. I don't really care much about what we do for the traits. Avaricious would improve our taxes, which is good. I want to build up stewardship. I want to build up my marshal just so I can inherit that to inherit. Yeah, I guess that'd be the right word. Inherit that to my heirs. And then I will lower the Midas Touch down to Fortune Builder. Maybe even Thrifty Clerk. Those are 3-star. I want to build up some of my skills. Some learning. Prowess. I don't want to be a total wimp and not be able to hold my own in a battle. But still. So this looks pretty decent. Definitely going towards a money focus as we are in Earl and they're not very large yet. Also, in this series, I don't want to like find all the exploits in the game and just try to conquer the world. I do want it to be kind of a historical focus. So if you're looking for a quick world conquer series, that is not it for me. So sorry. Sorry, I don't really care. Married. No, we're gonna not turn that on. 399. Looking good. Submit that. Warwickshire. Alright. We'll start the series. I might even post 2 episodes, maybe 3 of this series today, just to have some content on the channel. But I don't want to make the videos too long, just because people don't want to watch 5 hours in a thing. Stewardship. We have 2 perks to unlock. Let's choose our lifestyle focus. Probably gonna go wealth focus, get some more income. And then we could do taxes. We could do golden obligation. That would be nice to get avaricious. But we have that one already, don't we? So, let's see. Purse stress level, Republican, vassal tax contribution. We could run down and get that one right away. I believe we're at war, aren't we? Or my leader is at war. Yeah, we're at war with Norway and William II of Normandy. So it could be good to get the war profiteer if, assuming our king calls us into the war. We could improve our fort and garrison. I'm just looking at the second level because we got 2 focuses to do. We could do levy contribution. I think we're gonna go with monthly income while at war is 10. And we can demand payments. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna run down a war profiteer because I imagine our leader will call us into war. Now, do we want to go with alliance power? The biggest one would be Besan Khan with 999. 15. Zemplin. Okay, relevance. So this one would be the most relevant. We could go sometimes a sum of all skills. However, we probably also want to build up our prestige, as we're only an Earl. So here's a well-known family. Again, probably want to go a little bit younger just so we have a better chance of getting an heir. County of Guineas. That's not Normandy, I don't believe. They are well known, so if we just click on her, we get a lot of prestige from that, which is nice. So we may go with the Adela de Guineas as our wife. She's 26, so it doesn't look like she has any. She's bisexual. That's scary. She would be able to help us. She has a higher stewardship, so when we marry her, we can have her help us with that, which would be nice. Probably be able to. Well, we're only Earl, but just kind of thinking in the future. And she would be able to pass that down to our heirs. So I think we're going to go with Adela de Guineas as our wife. We gain 500 prestige, which is wonderful. Send the proposal. No player heir. Not employing a court physician. Station men at arms. Active election. I mean, it's not even going to be really worth it because we're going to be a war. So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit, see if our marriage proposal goes through, which I think it will. I assume it would. Good. And then I want to, we can station men at arms, which is kind of a newer thing. I don't have the DLCs for Crusader Kings 3, so we're playing base. But then we can station these guys there. Let's see. Our Duke is Duke Edwin Elfgarson Mercia. How is his? He has a 14 plus opinion of me, which is good. See that she's a physician, so that's actually good. Hire Elfswith. I just like to do these little things just to kind of get them out of the way right away. I don't know if it really makes a difference. Our wife will help us with managing our domain. Okay. Our liege does not have a steward currently in position. We have a 17 stewardship. So I imagine we're at the top of the list. So, all right. So we've simmed. Looks like to February 15th, and the Pope Alexander II. This just popped up. He's going to grant me a pressed claim on the Principality of Duherbath. So I don't even know where that is. Okay, it looks like it's right down in this corner here. Why? Is this guy... Okay, he must be excommunicated, maybe? No, I mean, he's not a good guy. He's a torturer and stuff, but he's not Oh, Dynasty head. I can't seem to figure out why we can get a claim on him. However, we'll accept it. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but we just got a claim on Duherbath. So that's interesting. Alright, so actually not much happening in terms of events for me personally. However, England is under a huge invasion from the north and the south, from the Kingdom of Norway and from the Normans. Our liege, the king, has not called us into any war, and looks like he hasn't called even like the Duke of Mercia into war, which is interesting. I'm not sure why he wouldn't. So in terms of the Norwegian invasion of England, we're down negative 66%, and the Norman conquest, we're down negative 39%. Okay, so here's something interesting. We've been appointed Duke Edwin's Master of the Hunt. Kind of disappointed that we aren't the steward. Alright, here's a pop-up. I am surprised to find my wife skulking in my study. By the look on her face, something is clearly upsetting Adela. Yet it takes me a while to convince her to share her concerns with me. My beloved. I must confess you that Cinewolf has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to that coarse man any further. So who is Cinewolf? He is a knight of mine. Lowborn. Not even as good as a knight as his intrigue. So he has insulted my wife. I can either say he will be gone by tomorrow, which will please my wife and not please him. And then I lose a knight as well. I think you might be overacting a bit, dear, which will not make her happy, but make my knight happy. Or why do you not tell me everything from the start? 38% chance I discuss the details in the incident with Adela. I learn whether Adela is sincere or not. Or 61% she refuses to listen. My wife demands okay, that would be smart right away. After carefully examining my wife's claim, I have reached the conclusion that Adela is telling the truth. Cinewolf has deeply insulted her, and in doing so, he has spit on my hospitality. Now that I am for sure, I can confront him, or I think you should try to forgive Cinewolf. I'm going to confront him. So that must be the end of that. Also, Norman Conquest is at 100%, negative 100%, and Norman or Norwegians are at negative 84. So anytime now, the Normans will take control of England. Right there we go. So our new king is King William the Conqueror. We are still at war with the Norwegians. I don't know if that claim becomes invalid now that we're changed or not. We have a negative 13 opinion of King William because of cultural acceptance, but I imagine that will change over time, and I wonder if he will call us into war. Strangers brought before me. Usually when this happens, I just say if he embraces God, he can come in. Usually does happen. So that is going to be it for this video. I figure now that the throne has changed hands, that would be a good ending place for this video. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see me do in the next video, other than that, I'm going to try to build up my realm, be a little bit of historical kind of roleplay. I might even consider joining the war against the Norwegians with my massive 252 size force. But that is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Anything you'd like to see different, comment your any suggestions on the audio, how that is doing. Yeah, done.